trail. I need to scream. I head out to my soon to not be quiet place. No sign of Kate today. Looks like I'm really on my own. The air is cool among the trees. How many times do I need to think it before it starts feeling real? The Guardians are dead. The Guardians are dead. The Guardians are dead. I breathe in deep. Gah! Nope. Still doesn't seem real. Maybe some other rotten thing will take my mind off it. Rex missed grad. I inhale again. No! That was a little stress relieving. The trees share my problems now. It's time to move on. I look at my map. I head home and climb in through my bedroom window. Thankfully, no one is waiting for me inside. It's been a day. My phone buzzes.
Hey, babe. Ceremony go okay?
Yep. High school is officially done.
Congratulations. I have no idea what that must feel like.
There's a little pause. He clears his throat.
So, the Guardians. That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Pretty scary.
How are you holding up?
I'm okay. There's a long pause.
You don't think... I mean... We're not going to be next, are we?
Of course not. The Guardians have been at this a lot longer than us. Who knows what enemies they've made along the way? No offense, but we're small potatoes compared to them.
Excuse me? No offense, but I am kind of offended. You're right, though. This feels targeted.
We can't let it get to us too much. People are relying on us. Especially now that the Guardians are gone. Speaking of which, you're definitely gonna help me clean up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, about that.
Rex, do not stand me up.
I won't. I just wanted to make sure you saw Robot's text about the funeral.
Oh. I look at my messages. There's one from Robot.
We all gotta be there. In costume.
Of course.
Oh, and I talked to Kate. She said she'd help with the cleanup.
Oh, that's unexpected, but nice. I'll meet you there, and we can go take care of that neighborhood after.
Deal.
He yawns.
Man, I'm exhausted.
Do you want any company tonight?
Nah, I think I'd better just hit the hay.
All right. Well, sweet dreams.
Good night.
I get ready for bed and go straight to sleep. The funeral for the Guardians of the Globe is the next morning.
Frank, go ahead.
We are gathered here to remember the greatest team of superheroes the world has ever known. The Immortal, Darkwing, the Green Ghost, War Woman, Red Rush, Martian Man, and Aquarius, legends taken from us before their time.
Rex, where are you? After the funeral, I head to the neighborhood by the power plant. Kate says she has to check in on things at the hideout and she'll meet me there. But when I land, of course Rex isn't there. It's fine, he's usually late. More often these days than usually, though. It's not like he's not himself lately. It's not that he's not himself lately. More like he's too much himself. Rex, who's always on the run. He skipped the funeral. It's disrespectful to the Guardians. If anyone should understand how they put their lives on the line for us every day, it's us. He's the one who told me about the funeral. And he can't even show up to honor them? I need to get on with it. I survey the work to be done. This is too much to handle alone. Robot's busy with official stuff after the Guardian's funeral. And where is Kate? Wasn't she supposed to help out too? I'll call Kate. It just rings endlessly. I guess most people would want a personal day after that funeral. I'll call Invincible. If Rex wants to get weird about it, that's on him now. The phone is still ringing when Invincible suddenly lands with a screech on the pavement behind me. How did you...
I could see you ping K from the sky, so I figured. Is this weird? You could fly to the end of the street and you could call me again and I could answer properly.
Because that wouldn't be weirder.
I'm glad you agree.
Are you doing anything right now?
Does flying in circles thinking about death count?
Do you like doing that better than helping people?
Definitely not. What do you have for me?
Well, let's see. There's no shortage of work here. Let's clear away debris.
Sounds easy enough.
We grab a couple of the largest trash bags I've ever seen and do a sweep of the area. It barely takes any time with two of us flying.
Seems like just yesterday we were just picking through the dumpster behind school. Now look at us.
William said we had a bright future. We can fly, but maybe the real work is down here on the ground.
I think Amber would agree with you.
We talk as we work. Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah, anything.
What's it like dating someone without powers?
I haven't thought about it much. I'm still just getting used to the dating someone part, to be honest. Amber's kind of my first girlfriend.
Are you gonna tell her about Invincible?
I guess I will someday.
He gets a dreamy look. I'm almost jealous of you two. If I had asked Amber to help out today, I bet she would have shown up.
She put up in early.
Why didn't I ask her to join us?
The number of cars she can lift at one time is 0.
She'd probably think lifting any amount of cars is weird.
We don't really have to tell her, do we?
You'd better think about how to deal with this in the long term. You don't want her finding out on her own.
I'm sure I'll tell her eventually. If things keep going well, it gets serious.
Have you ever told anyone else about your powers?
No, not in William. My powers are new, remember? Everything about this is new to me.
I don't know if it gets easier. I told one normal friend about my powers once, and she freaked out. It's not often I meet new people, and it's safe to tell, who get it. I think you have an easier time with people.
Maybe, I mean, I grew up mostly normal, except for my dad. That's all changing now. You're the only person who seems to get that.
I smile and give his hand a squeeze. I pick up a piece of stray shingle and look around. I think that was the last piece.
What's next?
We could take care of some home repairs.
That's the job I was looking forward to. Even though I, kind of break more stuff than I fix.
Me too. That's why we're here, remember? We work out a system where he hoists a beam or a broken piece of glass into place, and I use my powers to fuse it into place or make it whole again. We keep chatting. So, you ever get tired of using your powers for fighting?
No? I mean, I'm still getting used to using them, like, at all. I've been training pretty hard. Trying to punch harder, fly faster, improve my reflexes.
How's it going?
Good, I think.
He flexes. You look stronger.
It's the, suit.
A substantial upgrade from when we met.
I was in my PJs that time.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Not the most durable fabric.
Uh-huh.
No defense advantage at all. Wait, why are we talking about my PJs?
I asked you about fighting.
Oh, right. I was gonna say, I don't get tired of it. It's like a game. That makes sense. Strength is one thing, but the trick is figuring out the enemy's moves. Trying to get a read on what they're going to do next, you know?
Maybe I should keep that in mind. Sometimes it's easier to punch first and think later.
I'm not judging. If it works, it works.
Mark steadies the beam he's supporting, and I finish anchoring it in place. I look up and down the row of houses. I think we got them all.
What's next?
Landscaping?
By which I assume you mean...
That tree with the roots in the air?
Put him back in the ground?
I'm a chemist, not a biologist, but I'm pretty sure that's how trees work. We move tree by tree, shrub by shrub, flower by flower. Invincible picks them up, and I use my powers to enrich the soil before we plant them again. He does not know anything about plants. Not that I'm an expert, but...
Does all the root go in the ground or just like the ugly part?
Better not take any chances. We keep chatting. So, I don't know what's up with Rex lately. He stood me up at grad, claiming he had to fight the, Lizard League.
Were they even in town? Sorry, I just... Hasn't he always been like this? He seems kind of...
Irresponsible?
I really only know him from what you told me. And a few times we run into each other. And he insisted on calling me boxer shorts.
Sorry about that.
It's not your fault.
I don't know. He's my boyfriend. The company I choose says something about me. So why do I keep choosing this guy? I can't sort his issues out for him. He needs to do that. If something's wrong, I don't even know what it is. But we were kids when we met, but we're not kids anymore. It's time to start acting like it.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I think if you got involved, it would just make things worse. But thanks for listening.
Anytime, Eve. I mean that.
He looks away for a beat, then back at me. Am I imagining it, or is there an energy there that feels slightly charged? Oh shit. I don't want to suggest anything while we're dating other people. I reconstitute one last bud on the rose bush we just planted. The landscaping situation is looking pretty complete now. I think that's good. I take one last look around at everything. Aside from a single mark here and there, there's barely a trace of my fight with Universa. Okay, I think we're done here. We're about to head out when something catches my eye in the mud. Look!
A boot print.
Wait a minute. Are you kidding me? Kill Cannon?
How do you know it's him?
Look closer. That's his logo. The idiot brands everything.
Kill Cannon? What was he doing here?
He was there the first time I saw Universa, too.
They're not connected, are they?
What could he possibly offer her?
Maybe he just has a crush.
I'm definitely gonna try to find out why he was here. Just as soon as I track Rex down and give him a piece of my mind.
Well, good luck.
Thanks for your help today.
Anytime.
He flies off his way and I fly off mine. I fly to the hideout to find Rex. You know what? Before this, I'm just gonna take a sec to do one of these. Because I don't want to get caught and killed. Yes. Rex, where are you?
Eve, I thought you were at the funeral.
That ended a while ago. Thanks a lot for the help, by the way.
Robot asked me to keep an eye on things here. Can't be too cautious, you know?
I hear the shower running. Is Rex in the shower? I head for the locker room.
Eve,
You piece of shit!
Babe, wait, hang on.
I knew there was a reason you stood me up.
Just wait a sec.
Kate is still there when I get out of the bathroom. I can't believe this.
Eve, Rex said you're dating Invincible now. He said that you guys talked about it.
Maybe Rex talked about it. He made it up in his head. Did you even think of asking me?
That's between you two.
Some team.
Eve.
Leave me alone. I have to get out of here.
Eve, wait!
For what? For you to show up when you promise? For you to be there when I need you? Or you just want me to stick around and watch you cheat on me some more?
That meant nothing. Most of those aren't even the real Kate.
We're all the real me.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You spend too much time with Invincible. You were with him the day you left me alone to defend the teen team hideout.
Only because you stormed off.
And you're probably always talking to him at school and stuff.
Because he's in my class!
Yeah, I get it already. I can't compete.
There is no competition, Rex. Us and Invincible, we're on the same side! We're all supposed to be fighting the bad guys together!
You have your intuition, I have mine.
You're justifying cheating with intuition? You suck.
Well, I guess that's it then. I guess we have to break up.
Is that what you want?
No! Yes? I don't know!
Wow.
What do you want?
We're breaking up. This is over. I'm done. I move for the exit.
Eve.
I storm out. I am done with this day. At the end of the day, I drag myself home and crawl in through my bedroom window. Today was the worst. I don't think I'll be able to sleep. I get ready for bed. No one scratches at my window. Not that I want anyone to. Still, I can't believe that it's over. Feels like everything is changing really fast. I get into bed and lie awake thinking for a long time, but eventually I sleep, and I sleep hard. To be continued. Next episode? Renewal. A few days go by. Rex's betrayal and our breakup still stings. Can I keep working with him on the teen team? It's just work. Feelings have nothing to do with it. I'm thinking it over when my phone buzzes.
Adam Eve, is this a good time to talk?
I guess.
Thank you. I've been trying to give you time, but I'm afraid I can't delay any longer. I would have preferred to speak with you in person, but time is of the essence.
I feel like I already know what he's gonna say. Set your feelings aside. Be professional. Maybe Rex and Duplicate should have thought of that before they jumped into the shower together when you were supposed to be working.
This hasn't been an easy decision to make. But I think you know my ambitions for leadership go beyond what we can accomplish as a young, independent team. And with the Guardians of the Globe gone, there is a real need for coordination and protection for the good of everyone on Earth.
Okay, maybe I don't know where he's going with this.
I've been asked to lead a new chapter of the Guardians of the Globe.
Congratulations! Things haven't necessarily been the smoothest lately, but you've been a good group leader and teacher, and I know you'll do a great job.
Thank you. There's no easy way to say this, so I'll tell you directly. The teen team will be disbanded.
It's the end of an era.
The teen team has done excellent work, and you should all be very proud. The teen team has accomplished a lot of good. Far more than we could have individually.
I wish things were ending differently. But we're not really teens anymore. Maybe it was time to move on anyway.
I hope you won't let Rex Splode's behavior these past weeks tarnish your memories of everything we've accomplished.
Of course it won't, but it's not just Rex, you know. You and I haven't been getting along as well as usual. Lately, I don't think you've been telling me the whole story.
No, I haven't. But I have good news.
Oh?
Now that I am building a new Guardians of the Globe, I am free to share more information with you. I'm working with the Global Defense Agency. I'd like to invite you to try out.
The GDA? A government organization? Like the people who made me a weapon? And then spent my childhood trying to find and kidnap me? Only to force my blood siblings to fight me to the death? That Global Defense Agency?
I assure you, leadership has changed since then. You'll find Director Cecil Stedman holds the old direction in low esteem. His methods are not like theirs. You would be quite safe. Furthermore, as a much larger organization with greater funding and connections, the new Guardians of the Globe will allow its heroes to do a lot more good. Can we count on seeing you at the tryouts tomorrow? Very well. Have a good evening, Adam Eve.
Good night, robot. I hang up and stare at my phone for a minute. I guess it's really over. I'd better get my things from the hideout tomorrow. I go to sleep. The next morning, Robot holds tryouts for the new Guardians. I fly to the hideout for the last time. I try to go while everyone's busy. Maybe I can get in and out without seeing anyone. I just want my stuff. Robot is focused on the comm screen. I sneak past. I thought I was really done with the teen team, but it feels heavy just being here.
Justin, wait.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Looks like Rex is getting his ass kicked. I fail to suppress a snort laugh and Robot looks over.
Adam Eve, I didn't realize you were here. Have you changed your mind about trying out?
Green guy has my vote. I gesture to the screen, still smirking, as Rex squeals and tries to run away. Robot follows my gaze.
Ah, yes. Monster Girl. Formidable. One of the few candidates to not waste my time. It will be harder to balance the team without you, but I understand your decision, Adam Eve.
Thank you for understanding. I take my things and head for the door. I thumb through my phone, thinking about what I want to do next. Take the opportunity. Diner. Nice normal hang with Amber and William could be good. I head to the diner. I'm ready to spend some time with normal people. Amber and William have claimed a booth in the back. I put on a big smile and join them.
Eve, you're here!
Finally, we ordered you a milkshake, but
It's pretty much just milk at this point.
Melted milkshake. Yum.
we probably should have ordered you something less temperature dependent.
I shrug and take a sip of my melty milkshake. So, what's going on with you guys?
William was giving me a rundown of his latest date.
I hope your luck's better than mine.
Oh? Am I sensing a juicy story?
You're seeing someone, right, Eve? I think you mentioned him at grad.
We broke up. A lot has changed between us. He missed a funeral we were supposed to attend to go have a threesome.
Yikes.
I'm so sorry, Eve. That's messed up.
It sucks. I really thought I could trust him.
I get that. I'm not sure things are going to work out with Mark.
That's the first I've heard of that.
I think he's hiding something from me.
What do you mean?
I don't know. He's always late or he cancels on me last minute. I'm tired of hearing the same apology every time we meet up.
I feel bad for Amber. I told Mark this would be an issue.
I really shouldn't be hearing this. Also, Mark's great. Bad with schedules, maybe. But great.
I never said Mark isn't great. On paper, he's exactly the boyfriend you'd want. Handsome, sweet, a good kisser. He's so distracted all the time.
Okay, yeah. I've been noticing that too lately. I might even be seeing less of him than you these days.
You have any idea what's going on with him, Eve?
What am I supposed to say? Well, I take a long sip of my milkshake. Whatever's happening, your feelings matter. And if someone doesn't prioritize you, you shouldn't keep prioritizing them.
Spoken like someone with experience.
Not to be a bro, but I'd like to point out Mark is crazy about you.
That doesn't matter if I'm left feeling awful. And moping over a guy isn't my style either.
I nod in agreement. Amber catches my eye and we share a smile. William sees our moment of solidarity and sighs.
Let's leave the great Mark mystery for another day, okay?
Great Mark mystery, huh?
Oh, yeah, I've got little titles for all the weird things that happened this year. The boy with the bomb in his chest, the mystery of the missing science teacher, the giant explosion that went off in our school and was repaired suspiciously fast.
You're awfully blasé about this.
I used humor to cope.
Now that you mention it, they did repair the school suspiciously fast. Usually that kind of stuff takes months.
Don't forget they never told us who was behind the bombs. All of a sudden, everything was just solved. They let us go back and graduate as if nothing happened to Todd. Plus, Hiles mysteriously disappeared around the same time.
That is pretty weird from their perspective. I occupy myself with my milkshake as William and Amber continue their discussion. What can I even say to them? I should get out of here. I make a show of looking at my phone. Oh, something just came up. I need to head out.
You sounded eerily similar to Mark just now.
Haha.
Ooh, new title. The Case of the Elusive Eve.
I smile awkwardly and say my goodbyes. I wouldn't mind some lunch. This day is a lot to manage. I go home for lunch and rest. Mom's in the kitchen. She just got back from a big shop.
Lini? Lini, are you there?
Sorry. Oh, Sam, you're home.
I look at the bags and boxes of food stacked around the kitchen. What's all this?
I have to go meet my walking group soon, so I'm making snacks first. Cynthia said she found some kind of special secluded pond in the park. We're going to go have a hike and chat there. Just us girls. I'm sure it'll be a hoot.
Secluded pond? Does she mean my Screamy Grove? Kate'll hate this. Serves her right. Mom gives me a concerned look.
Sam, you're staring off into space. You must be famished. The store had sales on string cheese, tater tots, ranch dressing. I made snack plates. Is Rex coming?
We broke up.
But sweetie... Adam, get in here!
He groans from the other room, then reluctantly gets up and comes to the kitchen.
What is it now?
She dumped Rexy!
What? Samantha, what were you thinking? You know we depend on that boy to take care of you.
And I made all this food.
Do you even care about what happened?
He's probably grief-stricken, honey. Do you even think of his feelings? It's harder for boys. They don't have the emotional resources we do.
He cheated on me. She winces.
Oh, Rexy, you didn't. But Sam, can't you find a little room in your heart to forgive him?
You take him back.
You know it's the right thing to do. He's practically part of the family.
What about the teen team? How are you supposed to work together? Do you even think, Samantha?
He cheated on me with a team member.
And you didn't notice? Maybe that should tell you something about where you invest your attention.
You're a pig. Besides, there is no teen team. It's been disbanded. Most of the original members are trying out to replace the Guardians of the Globe.
But that's dangerous.
You want me to follow them?
Don't twist your mother's words.
Most of the original members. But not Rexy. Not my Rexy.
Yes, you're Rexy. That's who you want protecting me? He can't even protect himself. When I walked out of there, he was getting his ass kicked.
You have to stop him.
He's not my responsibility.
It sounds like he really needs you.
My dad holds out his phone.
Take him back. You call him right now, or I will.
Go ahead. Call him. I move for the door. This random loser is more important to you than your own daughter?
Don't you walk away from me, Samantha.
Stay out of my way. He tries to follow, but I'm too fast. And guess what? I'm not going to college either.
No!
Why?
I don't really know where I'm going. I just fly. I meant what I said. I'm done with that house. Now what? What should I do now that everything is gone? No more teen team, no more nights with Rex. I can't go back home. Damn. I have no idea what my life is anymore. This is confusing. I need a plan of attack. Close my eyes and focus on the feeling of gliding through the sky. Focus, Eve. What do I want right now? Someone to talk to. Like Mark, or Amber and William. Anyone that doesn't criticize every single thing I do would be great. The landscape below me spreads out like a map. Fitting. Ooh. I need to tell Mark everything that's happened. I go to Mark's house. His mom answers the door.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, hi, Eve.
Hi, Mrs. I mean, Debbie.
Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks so much for helping Mark with his chemistry. So terrible. What happened with your teacher?
Thanks.
You look down. Is everything okay?
It's work problems.
Ugh, the worst. So sorry to hear that.
She reaches out and pats my arm. Her sympathies feel so foreign. Parents can be like this? A lump wells in my throat. Suddenly, Mark is standing next to me.
Oh, hey, Eve. I didn't realize you were here.
I was just about to call you.
What's up?
I was hoping we could talk.
I'll leave you two to it. And I hope things turn around, Eve. You deserve to be happy.
I feel the lump again. Thanks, Debbie. She goes upstairs, leaving us alone. We sit down on the couch. He lounges at one end. I hug a cushion at the other. So, you didn't try out for the new Guardians?
Nah, between college and everything, there's no way I'll have the time. I heard you didn't either. Why not?
Maybe it's just time to do my own thing.
I guess I get that. I mostly work on my own. But, had you done well with the team? And new Guardians, that would be big.
Sure, I mean, Robot mentioned a lot of money and resources. But look what happened to the old Guardians. And I guess that's really not the only thing bothering me. Rex and I broke up.
What?
William or Amber didn't mention this?
No, they can be really disrespectful of privacy when it's not mine. Eve, I'm so sorry. What happened?
Well... He cheated on me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Remember how you helped me fix up that neighborhood the other day?
Yeah, he has some emergency or something?
The emergency was his dick. He was banging Duplicate.
What?
In the shower.
Not a visual I needed.
Like 4 of her.
Eve, that's awful. I'm so sorry. Is there anything I can do?
I don't think so.
Okay. But if you change your mind, I'm here for you.
Thanks.
To be honest, I don't think I'm being the best boyfriend to Amber lately.
Oh. Awkward. Do I tell him what Amber said? I'd want to know.
What? What is that look on your face?
Okay, well, I don't want to betray her confidence.
But...
She did kind of mention it bugs her that you're late all the time.
it's not all the time. Just... many times. You shouldn't worry about telling me. She already did. The other day, I was late. Again. She said, "I'm not happy, Mark Grayson."
Okay. She sounds really clear about what she means. and feels. And wants.
It's one of the things I really like about her. She's kind, she's smart, she helps people.
Is there a but?
I don't know. She kind of makes me feel like I'm not doing enough. Or she doesn't make me feel that. I just do. I don't think I am. Can Invincible keep up with Amber Bennett?
Keep up or show up? Doesn't she just want you to stop making excuses for being late?
Why does it sound so simple when you say it?
He's quiet for a second.
I could make it up to Amber. Somehow.
I start to laugh.
What's so funny?
We suck at this.
At what?
Dating. Friends. Look at us. Amber is great and she made all the moves and you can barely show up? He laughs, mock offended.
You don't want to talk. What are you doing with Rex? You're so strong and insightful, and he's childish and rude, and he cheated on you.
Right? So you see my point. I start to laugh even harder.
Okay, maybe.
We're supposed to be superheroes. He starts to laugh too.
They can save the world, but they can't remember to show up for dinner.
Speak for yourself. I am never without a snack. We breathe until we calm down. He pokes me with his socked foot.
Have all you want. I still think they're pretty great. And the bad friend part isn't true. You're a great friend.
You too. I smile at him. He holds my gaze. After a moment, there's a cough from the hall. His mom pops her head around the corner.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Nope.
You look like you're in better spirits, Eve.
I think about it. Mark's good company. Maybe I should come here more often.
Well, we'd be happy to see more of you.
Anytime.
I should probably get going.
Cool. I'll see you. Wait. Where will I see you now that school's done?
Just look up. Or over, I guess. I can't believe I finally have a friend who can fly.
Deal. See you soon.
Later. I look at my map. Guess I should find a place to live. I fly as far from our sleepy suburb as I possibly can, out to the farthest reaches of the wilderness. The air smells good here. But where do I want to live exactly? somewhere calm. I want a place where I can just unwind and be with myself. I survey the land below. After a few rounds, I spot it. The perfect place. Let's see. Perfect. Now for the interior. I go inside and look around. Welcome home, Eve. I take in the room. It's quiet. The scent of the wood and flowers. The stress of today melts away. There's just one thing missing. A reminder of people in my corner. Even without the team, I'm not alone. I reach out the window and snap a twig from the tree. I close my eyes and concentrate. The twig flattens into a framed photo. When I open my eyes, I see the smiling faces of Mark, William, and Amber. I should ask them out for milkshakes. Non-melty ones this time. I move to put the picture away, but my eyes linger on the photo. I'm happy to have Mark in my life. We've gotten pretty close in a short amount of time. Bonding over superhero stuff does that, I guess. Either way, he's a really good friend. I place the frame on my bedside table. I sit back and admire my space. Not bad for a day's work. It's dark outside now, but inside, I'm cozy. I'm pretty tired. It's been a big day. After cleaning up, I flop into my brand new bed. The smell of greenery wafting through the windows lulls me to sleep. I wake up to the dappled light through the leaves of my tree. I feel so peaceful. This is nice. It's like something from a lifestyle commercial. My life. I reach out and grab a few handfuls of leaves and twigs so I can get started on coffee. No, sorry there, little bird. Am I really going to be the talks to animals type? A few quick waves of my hand, a little concentration, and before long, I've manifested a perfectly lukewarm coffee, just like the diner serves. I must be at least a little nostalgic, because it's in my favorite old Teen mug. Who gets merch for their own secret identity? I sip my coffee and ponder my view of the wilderness. How do I want to spend my first day as a free agent? Get back on the case with Universa. Life's been getting in the way, but I still want to know who she is and where they're holding her. I put the coffee down and go stand at the edge of my balcony. I yell into the wilderness. I can do anything! Then it hits me. I really can be whatever I want. Am I happy with who I am? I should take a minute to think this over. I might never get another chance like this. I look deep inside myself. Take a moment to reflect with Adam Eve. Are you happy with the character points you've allocated, or would you like to rebalance them so Eve can become more creative, empathetic, or fiery? Select reset points to make a change. When you're done, or if you're happy with your current balance, close the character screen to continue. Oh. That's quite the opportunity. Oh wow, I get to go from square one. I get that. Definitely want that. Need the darts. Health is amazing. I need extra damage if I want to get the shield breaker. My goodness. Get that health. Stunflower, good. More. Here for the health. I might be doing exactly what I did before. Sustained creations. That's good, but I don't use those enough. Oh, interesting. Add more dodge, more crit. I feel like dodge is more important. Okay. Pretty much exactly where I was at. I take a deep breath and stretch my hands up and out till my belly stretches and my rib cage expands. I think I feel different already. I can't wait to test this out. My phone starts buzzing. I guess it was too much to hope the signal would be bad out here. It's a contact I don't recognize.
And are you there?
Adam Eve.
And you are...
Cecil Stedman. Robot may have mentioned me.
Are you?
I don't have much time. I think you know we have a friend of yours in our facility here.
Do you mean Universa?
I can get you in to see her.
In exchange for what?
Just get over here. Someone will send you to coordinate.
There's a noise on the end of the line. An alarm goes off in the background.
What? No! God help us. I have to go.
The line goes dead. What was that? All of a sudden, my phone starts blowing up with messages.
Adam Eve, I'm sorry to disturb you. I think you should look at the news.
Holy shit, group chat. First Guardians, now this?
Eve, I know I'm the last man on Earth you want to talk to, but I didn't want you to hear it from a stranger.
Lini. Lini, are you there?
Sam, your father is worried sick. Tell me you're not involved.
I rush to find a feed to see what they're all talking about. It takes a second. Traffic on all the news sites must be really heavy. Finally, it pops open. Mark! No! He's fighting Omni-Man? His father looks like he wants to kill him. I can't just sit here. I have to do something. I have to help. Invincible needs backup. But what can I offer? Omni-Man could rip me in half. I'll figure out what to do when I get there. I'm about to take off and the balcony starts shaking beneath my feet. Huh? What is this? Who the hell are you?
James.
Doc Seismic, liberator of the oppressed, champion of praxis.
I need to deal with them fast. Mark needs backup. Given all I've got.
Witness nature's wrath! I'll tear down the cancerous power structures ruling our society.
I'm wasting time here. There's not a... No. I was wondering if there was like a run function where I could cut, but... no, this is always more effective. I enjoyed that.
I'll fight a woman, but only if forced.
Okay, circulating punch. Interesting.
Opposing me will be your downfall. Idolatry! Materialism! Aren't you tired of the status quo, Adam Eve?
I'm tired of your voice. These things are dangerous.
Witness my innovation, Atom Eve! A powerful hit from a powerful woman.
Good round. Damn. Don't let this weirdo distract you, Eve.
Behold, the power of scientific mind! You've been indoctrinated. Think about what you're doing.
Almost done with him. Then I can go help. Damn. Refresh my shield.
Ah! From the ashes, I summon my worms.
Damn. 16's pretty good. Get this guy down faster. Good.
You are a worthy foe, Atom Eve.
Wish I could say the same.
My bracelets! You are a strong and capable woman, Atom Eve. I hope that our position in our something society is not ended with yourself. Worth in the way that is so common with young women nowadays. A long-winded thing.
As a show of my respect, you may count on my eventual... Oh, sorry, that was you.
As a show of my respect, you may count on my eventual return.
Suddenly, it's so quiet. My thoughts instantly turn back to Mark. I grab my phone and fumble for a newsfeed. There's not much information. All the feeds show scene after scene of destruction at all the points where the fight touched down. Omni-Man just left? He was last seen flying away from the solar system. Mark's been taken to the hospital. I guess that means he's alive? He's strong. He'll get through this. I take a deep breath, then another. The canyon stretches out around me. I'm alone. Huh. It's kind of nice down here, without all the mansplaining. I bet this canyon has great acoustics. I should give it a test scream. Let's see. Ah! My shout goes out, hits the rocky wall, and comes right back. Ah! 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 Alright, Eve, what should we scream about? Omni-Man is dangerous. He's supposed to be the good guy, the one stepping in for the Guardians. How could he do that to his own son? Maybe Omni-Man's being controlled by something? But if he isn't, will that be better or worse for Mark and Debbie? I take a deep breath, preparing to scream my heart out. This is fucked up! My voice soars through space before coming back to me. Buck, up, up, up. Up, 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 up. I don't need motivation from a canyon. I fill my lungs. Blah! Blah. Good enough. I take one last look at the canyon before taking flight. The landscape is wrecked. Omni-Man fight damage? I can't do anything to help Mark right now, but I could do something about that rumbling coming from the canyon. From the sky, I see a worm squeeze out of a rock fissure, like slimy toothpaste. Ugh. More worms? I can't let Seismic's pets roam free. Worms will keep spewing from the fissure. Before sealing it and stopping them, Atom Eve must defeat all worms above ground. Eve has limited time to act, represented by this number. The count decreases after each round. Eve will be overwhelmed by worms when the number reaches 0. Damn it. Okay, good, I got a free one. That's not gonna be enough. Can almost take one out with that. Oh, shield. In which case I'm stuck with punching. I guess it's like 3 or 4 turns to take one out. It's like, ooh. I'm not gonna forget this. Now that's a story-related thing. Crit damage. I'll take that. Crit chance, rather. Okay. Leave one alone. Oh, damn. That woke that one up. There's a weird rumbling coming from below. Oh, crap. It's still alive? Shit. There's gotta be something I'm not thinking of. I'll just do some damage to everyone. I guess that's how I get them all down. And I don't get to shield myself. Bit of a dummy sometimes. This is gonna be bad. Shit, that hurt. Damn, it stings. That better not get infected. I can still feel the ground shaking. There's another one? How do worms even do that? Shit. I really need this. That's appealing. I'd be taking out 2 worms in a round, but opening myself to a whole hell of a lot of damage. Math. I'm gonna do it. Probably a stupid choice, but I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it to this one because it's a guaranteed kill instead of hoping for the armor. Damn. Their bite's brutal. I need to be careful. That mouth's full of razor blades. Can't take that chance again. More shaking? It's stronger too. Only 6 turns left. How are you still alive? It's not gonna work. I think it's this one. There we go. Oh. Okay. I'll take it. Darts for everyone? Ooh, I only have 8 shield left. Ooh, this could be so useful. I can't take another round like that. Judging from the tremors, a lot more worms are incoming. That's not good. Take the words right out of my mouth, Eve. Damn. If there's some strategy to this, someone's gonna have to tell me. I have to be strategic about this. That's what I'm saying. I should knock them out all at once and seal that hole. Are they insinuating this? It's not just that I have to immobilize them, it's that I have to actually defeat them. So I think maybe they're insinuating this. Something for everyone. I can't let them stop me. Shit, I'm going down this round. I need this to end this soon. I don't have enough turns left to survive. So I'm just gonna do my best. and get the shit beat out of me, but... It's now or never. Ooh, do I take the chance? This won't do it, and it's my last turn, so it's not gonna happen. I might as well just blast. Why do worms even have teeth? Yep, a terrible rumble erupts from the ground. They're overwhelming me. I'm out of time. Okay, I actually did a lot better than that I thought. You're not the only one that can regenerate. Still didn't do a great job. There's a weird rumbling coming from below. Oh, crap. How do worms even do that? Okay. I am not a betting man, but we're gonna try. Could immobilize. But that's eating up the points that I need for this. Something for everyone. Then we'll punch. So gross. Ha! Maybe I just need to get lucky with the RNG. I can feel the ground shaking. There's another one? It's still alive? Getting reckless. Gotta stay sharp. Good. This is going so much better than last time. Not good, but so much better. I can use that to hopefully. Yes. Can't let my guard down. More shaking? It's stronger too. How are you still alive? This could take this guy out if I get a good RNG. Nope. Take him out next round with the darts. Oh. I'm doing so much better than last time. Ow. Judging from the tremors, a lot more worms are incoming. That's not good. I have to be strategic about this. I should knock them all out at once and seal that hole. That's the most damage I got. Yeah. I never want to see another worm again. Safe. I need to end this soon. Phew. I should get out of here. I take to the skies and leave this wormhole behind. Pretend I did that first one on purpose. It's been a long day and I'm running low on energy by the time I get home. But it's kind of nice not to have to sneak in through the window. That feeling doesn't last long. I check the news feeds and Invincible's bloody face is all over them. There's been damage all over the city. There has to be a way to find out what's going on with Mark. I'll text William. You okay? Have you heard from Mark?
I'm okay. Can't reach him. Will you let me know if... we'll let you know if I hear anything.
Okay, same. I'll call his phone. It doesn't even ring. I'm being ridiculous. Is he supposed to answer from a coma? I'll call his mom. It rings right to voicemail. Like Mark's chemistry tutor is who she really needs to hear from right now anyway. Okay, fine. I'll call Robot. Those connections of his have to be good for something. He picks up faster than I expect.
Adam Eve, are you alright?
I'm okay, but have you heard anything more about Invincible?
No, I'm sorry. But he will have the best care.
Thanks, Robot. He hangs up and everything is very quiet. There's no way I can sleep tonight. There has to be something I can do. I step back onto my balcony and take to the sky again. I don't know where I'm going. I just need to help. To be continued.
You going?
All right. Absences and allies. Getting used to waking up in my treehouse. I open my eyes to my sunrise. I make my coffee. I contemplate the view over my canyon. I guess it also belongs to those worms. Less said about them, the better. Worms aside, the serenity of having my own space hasn't worn off. But I can't just enjoy the moment. Is Mark gonna be okay? Omni-Man, his dad really beat the crap out of him. Looked like he was trying to kill him. Has his dad hit him before? The news reported that Nolan Grayson died in a gas explosion and Mark was injured. Debbie must be devastated. Should I reach out to her? And Amber and William? I should reach out to them now. Will they think that's weird? No, of course not. Why would that be weird? We're all friends with Mark. I take another sip of coffee. I might get to talk to Universa. The timing of that phone call was strange. What was the agent's name? Cecil Stedman? He said he could get me in to see Universa, and then reacted to Omni-Man beating Invincible before it hit the news. Was he monitoring them? He must be pretty well connected in the government. Can I trust him? Robot does. But he didn't answer any of my questions. He talked really fast until... Oh, Mark. Stedman did finally send me those coordinates he promised. Maybe I should make talking to him a priority. I can feel energy welling up inside me. Not nervous energy, not just the coffee energy. Do something energy. Time to get on with it. I should check in with Amber and William. I arranged to meet up with Amber and William and head to the diner. We all arrive at the same time. I can tell William's been crying and Amber looks tired.
Hey, Eve.
William gives a tired half wave. Inside, there's an empty booth towards the back.
There it is. A quiet, sad booth for sad people.
Service in that spot is awful.
Good. We can talk and they won't bother us.
We slide into our seats like we do this all the time. Someone does come offer us coffee. William stares out the window while Amber fiddles with her mug. How are you two holding up?
Better. Be fine.
It's been a rough week, but hey, at least I'm not on an IV.
Amber gives him a disgusted look.
Really, William.
Too soon? Sorry. Coping mechanism. Besides, I was sitting for Debbie. I haven't done much besides nap and wait for the phone to ring. And somehow I'm still tired.
Have either of you heard from Mark?
Not even a text. It's been days.
His mom says he's not allowed outside visitors yet. She's been practically living at the hospital. I asked if she'd put the phone to his ear.
What, like the sound of your voice might bring him out of a coma? Is he even in a coma?
You have no idea how many men I've inspired to live, Amber.
Live, run, who can tell the difference?
You're just mad because you don't even have Debbie's number.
He always intimidated me.
A server comes by, and William orders a suitably stressed out number of potato dishes.
What? I'm a growing boy. I need my starches?
I'm not going to argue with that.
We fall quiet for a moment, just sipping our coffee. I can't help but glance up at Amber. She said Debbie always intimidated her. Past tense. The last time we hung out, Amber wasn't sure if things with Mark would work out. She knew he was hiding something. Mark said Amber was unhappy with how he'd been acting. Did they break up? I probably shouldn't bring it up. Amber catches my look and quirks a brow. Need a refill?
I'm good, thanks.
More for me?
He puts enough sugar into his coffee to qualify it as a semi-solid. The waitress arrives with a platter nacho-style tater tots. William immediately starts picking out the jalapenos and putting them to the side.
Seriously, dude.
What? I was born with a delicate palate.
I'll eat them.
At least someone here has taste.
I'll usually eat anything. You wouldn't believe some of the stuff my mom served the family for dinner.
She can't be that bad of a cook.
Have you ever had the Whippy Chill Mango Moose Mountain?
Can't say that I have.
Then you're lucky. Amber pops one of the shunned jalapenos into her mouth.
Speaking of your mom, how did she take the not going to college news?
I haven't talked to them in a while. We had a big fight. I moved out.
Whoa.
So, am I allowed to ask for details?
William!
I'm not used to sharing much with anyone who's not Rex. Or I guess Mark. How much do I trust these two? It's okay. You can ask.
So, what happened?
They wanted me to take Rex back.
Wait, isn't that your ex? Rex the ex?
That's him.
You didn't know, right? That he cheated on you?
Holy yikes.
He's the son they've always wanted.
Her parents sound like grade A assholes.
I grade on a curve. They can have an A+.
Are you okay on your own? Are you safe? safe? Do you need resources or support?
Thanks for worrying. My new place is great. Calm, so much less yelling. Besides a few annoying neighbors, living on my own has been really nice.
Glad to hear it.
If you need, like, spare furniture or something, my folks might have some stuff in their storage locker.
Thanks, William. We're interrupted by the waitress serving us several baskets of fries. Crinkle cut, waffle cut, curly, wedge, sweet potato, and a rainbow of different dips.
Are we gonna be able to finish all of this?
It's not about that. These are challenging times. We need something to believe in. Something to represent hope.
And that's 11 kinds of potato starch.
If that's not enough, I'll add knishes and pierogies.
Too bad they didn't have matchsticks.
Matchstick fires can barely be considered matchstick fries can barely be considered fries. If anything, they're chips.
I disagree. They have the best crunch to filling ratio of anything on this table.
We fall into a debate about which fried potato deserves more love. It feels good to get a break from worrying. By the time we agree to disagree, the plates are nearly empty.
Should we get this cleared out?
Yeah, I'm stuffed.
Amber calls over the waitress who clears away the potato graveyard.
You know, I'm kind of having fun.
Yeah, me too.
Feels weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, wrong, kinda. Like we're out here gorging ourselves on potatoes while Mark's in the hospital and his dad died.
We can't heal him with grief.
I guess it's good we can give each other a break.
I know I could use one.
When Mark gets out of the hospital, he'll have to readapt.
He and his mom will still be grieving his dad.
They'll do it with our support.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess we could help by just being comforting, but normal?
So, what's the most normal way to act when your ex is in a gas explosion the day after you break up?
I didn't realize. Are you okay?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, the timing's just weird, you know? I was looking forward to pretending he didn't exist and working on getting over how much it hurt that he lied to me constantly. Instead, I have to worry about him 24/7?
William winces.
Okay, I get it. Kinda. But it's not like Mark wanted to get hurt. You can't hold the accident against him.
Amber looks away. After a beat, she takes a breath and looks William hard in the eye.
Can we just talk about this gas explosion for a minute?
Why do you keep doing that thing with your hands? Gas explosion?
Just help me understand this timeline because something isn't making sense to me.
What do you mean?
The other night, William and I are at the movies. William, you were supposed to go with Mark, but he made some ridiculous excuse because that's what Mark does. He said he had to... What was it?
He was helping his mom show a house.
Right. What young guy in the prime of his life with no interest or skill in real estate doesn't occasionally help sell a house on a random Tuesday?
But he's close to his mom. If she asked him to help, he probably would.
Just to be clear, I did have a hot date lined up for Friday. I reserved midweek for buds.
Got it. So we go to the movies, and what happened halfway through?
I will probably never find out what happens halfway through that movie.
Because.
They cut it short. A telephone pole broke the projector.
What?
Omni-Man Invincible fight was that night.
That was messed up.
We evacuate, can't reach Mark, neither of us could.
Where are you going with this?
Well, were you surprised that we couldn't reach Mark? Did you expect it? Have you noticed any patterns to when we're not able to reach Mark?
Where is she going with this? Mark clearly never told her about Invincible. Did she figure it out on her own? I could create a distraction. While William's staring at Amber open-jawed, I focus all my attention on the grill in the kitchen. I use my powers to superheat 3 hot dogs. It doesn't take long before the place is full of smoke and the sprinklers go off.
Oh shit!
We all run out of there.
Well, that was interesting. You're around, I guess.
Later, Eve. I'll let you know if I hear anything from Mark.
Thanks, William. I dry off as subtly as I can. I take out my phone and look for something to do. I can finally talk to Universa. I fly to the location Cecil Stedman sent me. It's a high-security prison out of town, even farther past city limits than my treehouse. Somehow, I don't think they chose this location for its serenity. I barely make it to the front door before I'm flanked by security guards.
David.
Hold it! Want me to do both?
Frank could do the other one.
Can I see some ID?
I use my powers to change a piece of gravel into an ID. I don't get very far.
Stop right there.
That's enough! This is the one Director Stedman asked for.
They usher me into a waiting area, nearly indistinguishable from the first.
Wait here.
I'm left alone in a nondescript antechamber. The hallways stretch endlessly in every direction. Okay then, I'll wait. The prison halls are so quiet. It's almost like the atmosphere muffles my thoughts. Thankfully, Stedman appears before long.
Adam Eve. Apologies. I forgot sometimes how acclimated I am to these halls. You'll adjust.
His demeanor is formal, but more welcoming than I was expecting. Director Stedman?
Please, call me Cecil.
He begins to lead me down the next identical hallway. Could this be some kind of trap? I try to keep my face serious, unreadable, professional.
I was disappointed when you didn't travel New Guardians of the Globe.
What did you have to do with that?
I concern myself with all manner of projects. It's my job to keep the country safe. Me and my teams.
We come to the bend in another identical gleaming hallway. You said Universa's been asking for me.
Yes. We're fairly certain she means you anyway. She asked for the small warrior.
He takes a step back and gives me an appraising look. She's 9 feet tall.
I'm assuming you still want to talk to her?
Yes. He leads me down the final hallway towards Universa's cell block.
I'll wait here. You go ahead.
I hesitate. unsure what to expect around the next bend.
There's nothing to fear. She's well restrained.
It's not that. I have a lot of questions.
I brought you this far. Please, go make the most of it.
I make my way to Universa's cell. The light is lower in the cell block. It takes my eyes a moment to adjust. And then I see her. She looks so small. It's uncomfortable to see her like this. She's still a queen. She looks up.
Kyle, cover Mary.
Finally. Who keeps a queen waiting? You or them?
I'm here now.
Your understanding of urgency is as underdeveloped as your people's grasp of thermodynamics.
Don't take the bait, Eve. Don't argue with her. Why did you want to see me today?
You have some intelligence. Enough to perceive the value of my staff.
You called it the Staff of Leadership?
It designates me as the leader and protector of my people. And you have cast it asunder and disgraced me with incarceration. You have doomed my people.
She's just gonna keep blaming me for everything, isn't she? Not going to react. Doomed them how?
For eons we were kept nourished by the kinetic interplay of the stars. And then, cataclysm.
Overconsumption?
Is that... Oh no. Are you trying to relate from your limited human experience? Have your species been that sloppy and irresponsible? Do you not have measuring equipment here?
You're the one who came here for power.
This is where the relay landed me. I couldn't afford to be choosy. My people cannot influence the unfavorable new choreography of the planets. If your troubles are still under your control.
Where are you from?
A more sophisticated world. Distant, most likely beyond your knowledge or comprehension.
Another planet?
Yes, though that seems like such a small, pedantic way to describe something that was once so alive and dynamic.
What do you call it?
I'm afraid you would not learn our code as easily as I picked up on your simple, human scripts.
Cecil's shadow fills the archway at the end of the hall.
You have 5 minutes and then time's up.
How dare you!
The shadow retreats. I lower my voice. Maybe you'd better just tell me what you need. That's probably why you wanted to see me, right?
I told you. The staff. Find it. Bring it to me.
How can I trust you? I understand the mission you're on to save your people. But how can I know you'll take equally good care of mine?
You can't. But I've seen what you can do. And I've no interest in seeing it again. Not with the fate of my world at imminent risk. I will not attempt to ravish your power grid again. I require only enough to see myself home, and sustain my people for another day in the search for permanent source. Promise me!
Cecil's shadow appears.
I've given you all the time I can.
It is my people who are running out of time.
Quiet, you.
Adam Eve, promise me.
Adam Eve, let's go.
I begin to follow him down the hall.
Promise!
We walk in silence for 2 hallways. When he's sure we're out of earshot, Cecil begins to press me for information.
What were you able to find out?
How do I want to handle this? Ooh. I can't tell him about the staff. I'll keep it to myself. She didn't really tell me anything I didn't already know. Her people need power, they'll die without it.
Are you sure she didn't go into more detail than that? You know, Adam Eve, the better we get to know each other, the more information we share, the more good we'll be able to do. Your friend Invincible understands this.
You were talking to him? He's conscious?
What more do Universa say?
Shit. He could probably tell me what's up with a lot of things. Fuck.
Well?
I'll talk to him. If I can find out what's up with Mark, I need to know. Well... a cataclysm led to famine on her planet. Must have been an asteroid strike or a shift in polarity, something planetary in scale.
I find it curious that she's not more willing to cooperate with us.
She's a warrior queen. She respects warriors.
Not bureaucrats. I see.
He gives me a sharp look.
What else?
She didn't choose Earth on purpose. She said malfunctioning relay tech sent her here.
How is she planning on getting home?
I think that's one of the things she can use our help with.
Okay. These are just surface details. She didn't want anything? She just brought you here to tell you her life story.
I think she's hoping we'll help her.
How? What does she want from you?
She only wants what little power she needs.
I'm sure on some level, that's how it always starts. That can't be all.
Should I tell him about the staff? As soon as he knows, he'll be all over me wanting to know if I found it yet. It'll be like he's my boss. Then again, I don't know where it is, or who else might want it. GDA protection could be useful. Knowing the GDA, the cell was wired, and he already knows. She wants me to find her staff.
Then we have something in common. With the Universa staff in our possession, we would be able to study her technological capabilities.
And her people? Her world? Would you help them?
If it was the interest of Earth, of course. First things first, we need that staff. We'd like you to do as she asked. Find her staff of leadership and you bring it back. But not to her, to me.
I see.
Can I trust you on your complete participation in this matter?
I don't even know if I'll find it.
You will. This is as far as I go. These men will see you out.
We round a corner and he snaps his fingers. The guards who greeted me reappear. Are these the same guys? They all look so similar. I'm swiftly guided down the last hall towards the door where I came in. I head home feeling concerned. I'll need to think this over. I fly home for the night. My treehouse smells sweet and welcoming. No weird banana mint meat pies here. That's weird. Do I miss my parents' cooking? Maybe for the comedy. Never thought I'd smile at the crunchy memory of Whippy Chill with a side of screaming. I change out of my superhero clothes and relax. Today was I don't really know what to make of it. What's most on my mind is... I hope Mark's okay. I wish Stedman had told me anything about how he's doing. I hope Mark gets home soon. It's late and I'm tired. I need to look for that staff tomorrow. I should get some rest. I go to sleep and dream of searching. In the morning, I wake up feeling like I already know what to do next. There must be something I missed. I head back to the neighborhood near where Universa and I battled. I know Universa's staff didn't just disappear. I poke around until I find Kilcannon's boot print in the mud. It's definitely his. What does he have to do with this? I grab my phone and look at his socials. First thing I see is a picture of him truck surfing on top of what looks like a moving van trailed by 3 cop cars. Of course, the caption says, "Hoo yeah." I look closer. Wait a minute, they're not even moving. They're pulled over on the side of the highway. This looks like the southbound interstate. There's the bridge in the background. He's got a video of himself giving a tour of his new digs. In every room, he stops and points. Hoo yeah, the kill cave, where I work out and woo the ladies. Sure you do. Ooh yeah, the kitchen. Just kidding, I don't know what this room's for. No surprise there. There are crates of energy drink on every surface. Wait a minute, what's that he's pointing with? I rewind a few seconds, and there it is. Clear as day. What the? He's got the top half of the staff of leadership. I let the video run a bit longer. He's riding it like a toy horse? Yeehaw! The pool party pad, bruh. Hold that thought, partner. I can tell from the skyline behind him exactly where his new hideout must be located. Steal for brains. I have to go over there and get it. Just have to choose my moment. I consider my next move. Kilcannon's not exactly hiding the staff. But first... Right. That stuff stays longer. Ooh, interesting. We're starting here. I fly towards the kill cave. I hear Kilcannon's laughter from outside and waste no time barging in.
Well, how the hell did you find me?
You should be more careful with what you post online. I spot the top half of Universa's staff mounted on the wall like a trophy. I'm taking that. Stand back, Kilcannon.
No way. I've arranged this room for max feng shui.
Alright, I'll just take it then. Yep.
Let's go!
Better be careful. Shield. Good. Ooh, glue could be useful, but let's go damage. Razor sharp.
Eat this, nerd!
Damn. Okay. Then... perhaps we start with this guy. Shield out of the way.
That's for dissing the cannon.
I'm not gonna get damaged next round, so maybe I'll just hold off. Go for something more powerful next time. I've got to do that in like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it.
He's hyped up. Might be half of that, so 40 max. No, because I'm gonna hit my shield cap, so I'm just gonna do this. Give up. I go into a pattern of skipping around to build up.
Walk into a lion's den, find a lion.
That staff's important.
Nothing's more important than the cannon! Cannon will remember that. Ooh yeah!
He's really psyched. I don't have time to waste on you.
Oh, need to be home before curfew. Ugh, you got blood on my floors, bro!
I need to get it together. Shit. No shot? No shot. Cool.
Pipsqueak ruins everything.
The pipsqueak can hear you. Shit, I did not think I'd make it another round. That's kind of nice. I'm not gonna survive another one.
Damn kid!
I haven't been a kid in a while. Ooh. Yes, because he's buffing too much. Too much, clearly. Yes.
God damn it! You ruined my new digs!
Are you crying? You need to grow up.
I'll get my revenge, Adam Eve. Then we'll see who ends up crying.
Steal for brains. He scampers away and I retrieve the broken staff. I better find the other half before someone else does. I check my map and think about what to do next.